Hi, this is Mark Kelly from Marillion, and you're listening to Morow.com. The other half, yeah. You know what? We were going to call the album something else, and then we said, and we can call the next album The Other Half. But of course, the other half ended up on this one, and it would have had to be on the other one. So, if you see what I mean. The rest of the songs, some of them are completely finished. Two of them that were two of my favourites aren't finished because Steve hadn't finished the lyrics. They were almost finished, and so we said, well, rather than trying to rush it and say, okay, you have to finish the lyrics, we said we'll just save them for the next one. Yes, we've got most of the next album ready to go. We're going to be releasing the next album in spring 2008. Yes, well, it's mostly finished, so yeah, we'll write another few songs and record another 2 or 3 songs just to make sure. But yeah, we're very close to having another album ready. Well, do you want me to tell you the truth? Yeah, Carl, who did the album sleeve design, took all the videos and made a video clip, from all the clips, or some of the clips. I didn't see them all, and to be honest, out of a 4-minute video that he made, there was probably 20 or 30 seconds that was really good, and the rest of it wasn't really good. So there was a few people had done some interesting things, but most of it wasn't really that interesting, and the experiment was a bit of a failure, I have to say. So we won't be using it. So anyway, it was nice of everybody to try. So whoever sends clips in, thanks, but don't give up your day job. I don't have any expectations. Every album we put out, we get excited, and it's like, there's a sense of anticipation and excitement about a new release. But if it sells as well as the last one, if it does better than the last one, great. If it doesn't sell very many copies at all and does really badly, that would be bad. But otherwise, I'm not. I'm not expecting it to sell millions of copies. I'm not. It'd be nice to sell more than the last one, but I think we'll be okay. I'm sure. Our loyal fans will buy it, and hopefully they'll like it, and that's good enough. Yeah, well, it was my idea originally, and it was my suggestion that we didn't do it again, because to me that whole approach was about the financial, cash flow, really, and it was a bit like us going to the fans and saying, "Can you lend us some money so we can make the record, and then we'll pay you back," sort of thing, by giving you the record. So it was a bit like asking a favour of a friend, isn't it? Saying, "Oh, we're a bit stuck here. Can you lend us some money?" And if you do it once or twice, that's okay. But if you do it more than that, then you sort of strain the friendship a bit, So that's sort of, I was thinking, if we can not do it, then it's good not to do it again. And because of this convention that we just did, a few weeks ago, the money from that, which we started getting during last year, helped to see the band through the year for the recording. So we've spent all that money getting us to this point, but it means now that we've started to say we're taking orders for the new album, but there's a release date. People know when they're going to get it, and it's not the same as saying, give us your money now and we'll send you an album sometime next year. It's only a few months, and so that's fine. Most of the online retailers do that. They say, you can order something now and it's going to be released next month or the month after, So that's just normal way of doing business, really. So in that sense, we're comfortable with that, and hopefully everybody who was going to buy the album will buy it from us rather than buying it from Amazon or from the local shop. But But the thing about the money is that it is just about giving us enough to enable us to have the time. If you look how long we took to make Marbles, it was about 2.5 years. This one's nearly 3 years, but we've made nearly 2 albums there. Back in the 90s, we did This Strange Engine, Radiation.com, one a year, literally, because we had to, financially. If we took longer than that, the money ran out, and then we were like, what are we going to do next? So all that's happened is that by doing it, working like this and selling CDs through the internet, asking fans to buy them from us directly, means that it gives us enough cash that we can spend as long as we think we need to make the best album we can. And I think you can see the results. Everybody thought Marbles was one of their best albums. Hopefully they'll feel the same way about this one. But we'll wait and see. We don't know. We finished the record and we think it's good. So, well, some days I think it's good, and some days I'm thinking, is it? I don't know. And it's only when people hear it and they tell you. So we're starting to hear. So far, 3 people have said they think it's great. One said they think it's the best album we've ever made. Another one said they think it's terrible. So there you go. Well, the only real influence that I had when I started playing was Rick Wakeman. That was my biggest influence, and hearing him play keyboards was the reason I said I wanted to play keyboards, and started to learn to play. But apart from that, I used to listen to anybody who played keyboards, really, and but these days I'm not really bothered about listening to keyboard players. It's more about the artists, the songs, the band as a whole, rather than I don't sort of get off on just listening to somebody doing mini Moog solos or whatever, like I did when I was 15. That's I suppose that's just your tastes change. You move on. Different things excite me now rather than just keyboards for the sake of being keyboards.
Are you still practicing?
Only when I have to. If there's something I'm not playing very well, then I'll practice. But I don't practice. Just every day. Or if we have a tour coming up or something like that, and I need to practice, then yes. But no, playing I do tends to be more about just playing. Not like scales and things. I should practice, but I don't.